very well aligned. All right. So thanks so much for doing this for your body and this day. So let's just start by grounding ourselves. So take a moment and you can lengthen out your feet. I like to lift my toes and then lengthen them down. Same with the heels. If you lift, you might be able to lengthen back. Take a nice deep breath in. And as you exhale, feel into your feet. If it feels good, you can close your eyes to just sense the grounding a little bit more. Gently bend your knees and at the same time lift the crown of the head. So just notice when you soften in your base, you might be able to lift a little bit higher through the back. Take a nice deep breath in, opening the heart. And then exhale, just gently hug your ribs so they face downward. And then take one more breath, just standing here aligned, more open, grounded, yet lifted. And just sense it in your body. And then when you're ready, you can open the eyes and we'll start to move. So lift one knee and press the arms. And just to get going, you can start by playing. What feels good? Start to listen to your body. Do you want to kind of arc, a little C shape? And then for a few, let's just think about grounding. So can you push down into the grounded foot, pressing into the outer heel, outer edge of the foot, and the big toe. And then a nice deep breath, and take a few where you think about the reach. So can you really stretch your back? And once you've got that, start thinking about the pull down, and can you stretch your heart? And then we'll bring the core into it. So in your mind, see if you can lift your knee a little higher, just using your core muscles. Last two. And then we'll reach and pull back. So same deal. See if you can get your grounding again. Can you push down all 5 toes and see if your arch can stay lifted? Yes. And then if you want to focus on the reach, to stretch and open the shoulder blades in the back. And after you have a few stretches there, think about the pull back, opening the heart center. And then just two more here. And opposite arm, opposite knee. And once you get one going, your body is usually good to keep it fluid. And so here it might feel good to really press down into your foot and reach out that side. A little C shape. Belly nice and strong. Just warming up. See if you can relax around the jaw and the neck. Just notice if you're tight. Last two. And then last one. We're going to reach and pull down. So exhale as you twist. Yes. And so here the breath really helps. The more you breathe out, the more you'll be able to massage your inner organs and twist your spine. And in between, can you lift and open your heart? Last two. Last full set. And then come on down. Inhale, reach up. Now bend your knees. Clasp your hands, and if you want a little back bend, you bend the knees to take the tailbone back and open the heart. And as you exhale, soften the shoulders back. Let your neck lengthen up. And then take about 2 more deep breaths here. Just let yourself expand. And then exhale, take one hand down and gently bend. Roll the shoulders back. And if it feels good, lift the chin and your eye gaze, which opens across your heart center. One more deep breath. See if your tailbone is tucked and let it go. And then we'll switch. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, other hand down. Gently exhale to bend. If it feels good, elbow goes back, chin goes up. Relax the shoulders back. Soften the knees and take one more deep breath, letting yourself sink in. And then inhale, reach up. And we'll clasp our hands, tuck your chin, and just wiggle out the back so you can hollow out the belly, whatever's going to feel good there. Keep softening the knees to keep your circulation going. And then hands will come back. You can clasp and lift your heart nice and open. And take 2 or 3 deep breaths, seeing if the back of the neck can lift, ribs can hug in. And then when you're ready, just shake it out. All right, so great job. So next, if you want, you can grab your block or a small pillow if you're at home, and then your lightweight, so anything between 1 and 3 pounds. And to get yourself set up, you just place the block long ways between the feet, lengthen the toes, and then lift and lengthen the heels back. And then take a nice deep breath and see if you can hug in. So if you have a block, you can hug against it. If not, you're just thinking about the ground. So lengthen your toes to hug the ground. And then same with the back of the heel. Can you hug the ground and lift your foot arch? Knees soft. Lengthen up the crown of the head from the back, and at the same time, drop your tailbone down. So I want you to feel like your core just lifted and helped you support the spine. When you're ready, elbows come up and back, and then a little tiny pulse and pulse. So just an inch, you come up and down. And each time you pulse, how does your breath help you? Maybe an exhale is going to feel a little bit better. Maybe an inhale to lengthen up the back of the neck. And keep thinking about your spine. Can you think up and down each vertebrae and just notice if there's a tight spot? And if there is, can you add some space? Maybe it's a little bit of a lift or a little bit of drop in the tail. And then think about the back of the body, right around the brow line, and ask those muscles to squeeze and squeeze. Yes, for 3, 2, and then we'll stay down and hold. Up an inch, down and hold. So inhale. And then exhale. Yes, breathe in and just a shoulder height. And so here, really take the mind into it. Can you squeeze? Inhale and then think about the squeeze. Yes, nice deep breath. In and out. And again, notice if anything got tight. And if it did, can you relax that space so you can use your energy where you really need it? Last 3. Up, down, and hold. Last one, up, down and hold, and then pulse the elbows back and back. So here the key is to think about the ribs and lock them in. Hug them nice and tight so that your upper body doesn't move. And then can you relax again the face, the jaw, the neck? Yes, for 4, 3, 2, little L's. Up, down, back, and in. Nice deep breath. And the L doesn't have to be perfect. Just stay in a pulse. Up, down, back, and in. And how's your breathing? Take a breath in a way that's going to help you. So notice how your body can be this gift to the way that you feel, supporting your life. Last 2. And then last 1. We're going to do a little circle. So circle and then pause. Circle the shoulders and pause. Yeah, so that little pause is your ability to reset. Make sure your crown and your tail are extending. Your abs are in. Last 2. Last 1, reverse your direction. So circle the other way and pause. And how's your breathing? Can you relax? Can you support your body? Yes, you look great. Last 3 and 2. Last 1, 10 quick pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Drop it. Roll. You did awesome. Take a nice deep breath, shake, drink, anything that'll feel great. So we're going to come to the triceps next. We'll do both at the same time. So if you like having the block or the pillow, bring it between the feet again. Lengthen the feet. See if you can grip the toes, the heel, soften the knees, and then lengthen your head and tail, and at the same time tilt your body on a diagonal. So you're looking over an edge, and then hug in the ribs. So you want to have that same long spine, but you're just looking forward. And then elbows rolling back. Take them high, and then arms go straight and stay, and little lift up, and up. Yes, nice deep breath. So before you really think about the arms, can you lengthen the feet again? Can you make sure your knees are gliding in the same direction as the toes? And you're lengthening head to tail as much as you can, feeling your low belly come in. Yes, you look great. So elbows are staying nice and strong and straight. And now take your mind into the back of the arm and let it squeeze and squeeze. So you can think about the back of the arm lifting, try to lengthen out the wrists. And how's your breath? Take a pause here to just breathe and notice how you can support your body in the pulse. Last 3 and 2, and then up and hold. Down an inch, up and hold. down an inch. So again, when you come up and squeeze, is there anything tight that you can soften? Try to lengthen out the spaces that feel too tight in your body. For 3 and 2. Last one, and then we'll bring the arms towards each other. So in and in, so towards each other in the back. Notice your chest. Can you roll the shoulders back and then squeeze and squeeze? Yes, you look great. Lengthen out head to tail again. Try to relax in your breath. For 3, 2, 1. Little L's. In, up, down, out. In, up, down, and out. So take a nice deep breath. And it doesn't have to be perfect. You just want to keep moving, and that will sculpt your arms. Roll the shoulders back. Lengthen head to tail. For 3, 2, 1. Take it up. Little circle. Little circle. So if you can, just pause once you've completed a circle. And that'll help you stay solid. Last 3. Last 2. And then reverse. Other way. Circle and pause. Circle. Roll the shoulders open. Chest nice and wide. Lengthen head to tail. For 3 and 2. And then little bend in the elbow. Push it straight. Little bend and press. So you're almost there. Nice deep breath. Lengthen head to tail. Take breaks when you need. Less work, you stand up nice and straight. More work, you look over the cliff a little more. For 3 and 2. Last one, palms face up. Roll the shoulders back, and then pulse the arms up and up. So you're almost there. Nice deep breath. So what needs care for? What in your body is saying something that you can listen to? Find it. For 3, 2, and then all the way up, little scissor, in and out. So this is the last thing before your pulses. In and out, shoulders rolling back. Lengthen head to tail. Yes, you're almost there. Nice deep breath. For 3, 2, 1, up. Take big pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You made it. Hug it in. Drop one weight. Take a nice deep breath. Release the block. So the hand with the weight, lift it up. Let it come back down. And then gently lift your elbow. So be very gentle. Some days it'll be a harder stretch than others. And how deeply can we breathe? Feel the body, breathe in, and then out. And see if you can relax around your neck. Take another deep breath or 2. And then your right hand is going to wrap behind, bend the elbow, and just let it rest on your back to open your shoulder. Or if you can touch the weight, go ahead, touch. And then gently use that to open the elbow a little bit more. And see how high you can lift through the back of the neck. And your tailbone can even go back if you want to make it into a gentle back bend. The key is to keep the spine open throughout each vertebrae. So you let the tail and the head do similar things. Another deep breath or 2. Notice your body. Do you want to wiggle? Do you want a C shape? What would help you get a stretch in this day? One more deep breath in. And then as you exhale, the hand with the weight is going to wrap in front. And then hug the shoulder down. Nice deep breath. And here you can rock a bit. What would feel good? Where do you find your stretch? Another deep breath or 2, just letting that shoulder expand from all the work you just did. And then gently flip your palm. And take a moment to resettle. And notice where the stretch is. And if a little rock, sway, twist is going to help expand the shoulder muscle that you're working on. Another deep breath. And then when you're ready, we'll switch. So hand and weight switches. You take the weight up, let it drop back, and then gently, gently help the elbow up. And here it is again. Can you relax the shoulders? Can you try to lengthen the back of the neck up, tailbone down and back? Nice deep breath. Just let your belly move. The deeper you breathe, the more oxygen your body gets to help you heal after each workout. And one more deep breath in. And as you exhale, the light hand is going to wrap behind and just rest on your back. Maybe you want to touch it, maybe not. And then be very gentle as you lift and arc your heart open. And then scan down your body. See if you can go inch by inch and notice how you feel. What muscles are tight? What feels soft, healthy? And then see if you can do a little bit of movement and just find a deeper stretch for you. The goal is to find something that feels great and helpful after all that work. So one more deep breath. And then the hand with the weight, we'll bring it in front, hug it down. And a little rock. Shoulders can relax, neck can relax, face soft. And how's your breathing? Notice it in your body, and how can you change it to make it feel a little bit better? The goal is knowing how to help our bodies feel great. So one more deep breath here. And then you can flip your hand in the other direction. And again, find a new stretch. Where is it for you? And does a little bit of shaking or moving the body help you feel even better? So 2 more deep breaths. See if you can flood the body with oxygen the whole way up and the whole way down. And then as you're ready, we're going to release that. All right, so make sure you have your mat's width to move, and we'll come next into our sun salutations. So stand at one short edge of your mat. And then just like we started class, I want you to lengthen out the feet again. And as you look down, you want to soften your knees and then guide them over the direction of the toes. So that softness is going to help our joints keep the knees healthy. And then tailbone, drop it down at the same time, lift the back of the neck and crown of the head up. So again, that helps your circulation. Shoulders come back, and then hug the lowest rib in so that you feel like you're straight. Take a deep breath, and where would be helpful for your hands? Maybe you want a little more compassion, one on your heart and belly. Maybe open, and maybe in prayer. Take one breath, just breathing in and inviting whatever it is you need. And then exhale, let go of whatever's getting in the way. And then when you're ready, eyes open, and inhale, reach up. So see if you can really reach your body, add some length, and as you exhale, dive with that length. So can you take it with you? Hands to shins, under the toes, and lengthen the back. Flat, gorilla, chin tucked. Exhale, let it go. Knees bend, right leg, step it back, and we'll find our first low lunge. So take a moment and reposition your knee until it's right over your ankle or the foot is farther forward. And now find your foot that you've been working on, all 5 toes down and both edges of the heel so the arch lifts. Yes. Nice deep breath here. Now think about the back foot, and can you push down all 5 toes? And now if both feet are solid, can you just lighten your hands and notice the strength in your legs? Nice deep breath in. And then exhale, hands come back down, knees bend, step back to downward dog, and take a nice deep breath. If you ever want child's pose, you can drop your knees and shift back. So strong hands here. Press down each finger evenly, balanced. And then each toe. Let your mind calm as you think about that. Now take one more breath here with soft knees. See if your hips can lift more as you push the hands down. And now if you want to flow through plank, inhale forward, shoulders over wrists. And you can be kneeling or lifted. Once you've found that, take a breath and just see if you can lengthen your body. So feel your core lift. And then exhale, slowly lower down, halfway, all the way. Maybe you want to pause, and then lay the body on the mat. Point the toes back, roll the shoulders back, and inhale, lift your heart a little bit off the mat. Exhale, let it go. We're going to do that one more time. So as you inhale, lift your heart. Can you also take your tailbone down and away towards the feet, so you feel like your low belly lifts up off the mat. And then exhale, let it go. Great job. Tuck the toes, push and pull back to your child's pose or downward dog. And take 2 cleansing breaths. So what would that mean for your body? What would feel cleansing, calming, and helpful? And now if you like, we're going to lift the right leg up into the air. So it's 3-legged dog. See if you can square your hips, square your shoulders. And now as you breathe, lengthen your toe up into the air even more, pressing the hand down. One more deep breath in. And then exhale, knee comes in towards your heart, and we'll find our low lunge on the opposite side. So remember, everything is optional, so you don't have to do all of the moves. And then find where your heel feels like it's grounded. Knee is in line with the toes. And take a deep breath, just be. Now ground the front toes. Can you find that foot with the lifted arch? And then ground the back toes. And once you feel the grounding in both feet, see if that helps you lighten your hands. So you're putting all the weight in the legs. Take one more deep breath. And then exhale, knees bend, step forward, and allow yourself to relax. And just shake it out. Yes and no. Roll the shoulders, move the body around. One more deep breath as you exhale. Allow the hips to slide up and head to slide down. And then knees bend a lot. Lift your eyes to get your circulation moving. And then inhale, rise up by pushing down and lifting the arms. And then exhale, hands come back to center. Maybe you want a little shake in between. And then find your feet again. Guide your feet and knees in the same direction. Soften the joints, yet lift the crown. And take a deep breath. Where would be helpful for your hands? One more breath, just being there for your body to listen so you can get even stronger. And then with that intention, inhale and reach up. So what would help your body feel even better as you reach? Find that. And then exhale, dive with it. Again, what would feel great as you dive? Hands to shins or under the toes and lengthen. And how can you do it in a way that feels really good for your body? Exhale, let it go. Knees bend, left leg steps back. And find a low lunge first. So what that means is you want your front knee aligned, heel grounded. Now if you want, back foot comes in for warrior one feet. So the heel touches down, outer edge touches down, and then inhale will lift up. Exhale, just bend in. So where can you bend so that your knees go in the direction of the toes? You spread all your toes and push down the outer edges of your heel. Yes. And now here, try to lengthen up, tailbone back, crown up so you can allow your spine to do this teeny tiny back bend upwards. Inhale. And then if it feels good, arms are going to drop back. As you exhale, slide the shoulders back, palms up, and let it go the whole way back and down. And then we'll inhale and extend our warrior one, arms reach forward. One more time, inhale, push the heels to rise up. Find a back bend, tailbone out of the body. And then exhale, arms slide open, palms up, and the whole way back. Inhale, reach forward. We're going down. Exhale, hands down, heel back up. Knees bend, step back to downward dog or child's pose, and just shake it out. Can you lengthen the head away from the tail, just loosening the heart, loosening the neck. Soften the knees and take one breath that just cares for your body. What do you need in this moment? And then with that strong space, from strong hands, if you want plank, inhale forward. Take a pause again so you can lengthen your body. Same as last time. Find the strength and length from head to heel. As you exhale, come all the way or halfway down. Let your body choose. And then inhale up. So up dog or baby cobra, just like last time. Let the tail come away from the head. And then exhale back to downward dog. And just breathe. Find the pose you need. And take one more cleansing breath. How can you care for your body? All right, knees soft. If you choose, inhale, the left leg lifts into the air, so we're in three-legged dog. Now try to square your hips and your shoulders towards the ground. And just 2 breaths where you're reaching and energizing the toe upwards. Take one more deep breath. And then exhale, knee comes into your heart, and we'll find a low lunge. So take a pause until you feel like the front heel is grounded and knee is lining up in the direction of the toes. Yes. And then warrior one feet. Step the back foot in till the heel goes down. And inhale, we rise up. And exhale, take a moment until you can settle. So that means move around the feet till you feel grounded. Heels are down, knees in the direction of the toes. And then loosen out the spine first. So can you add some more space to the low back? Maybe tail back for that gentle lift up. And here we go with the arms. Exhale and start to slide the shoulder blades down. Palms up. Hands keep falling back. Inhale, reach forward. Elongate the toes. Let's do it one more time. Inhale, reach it up, pressing the heels down. Exhale, arms slide down and back. Inhale, reach forward. And exhale, hands down, back heel up, step forward into your forward fold. And just let it go. This time, if it feels good, bend the elbows, hug onto the arms, and allow gravity to unwind your spine. Take a few deep breaths, just lengthening your tailbone up, crown down. One more deep breath. Allow yourself to just be cared for. And then knees bend, eyes lift a lot. And inhale the whole way up, pushing down through eyes. And then exhale and just shake it out. Great job. Okay, so next, if you want something to balance on, so that'll be your chair or your countertop. And you have the option to stand on a block or something that just, what this does is it adds this little bit of instability. So if you want to try it, you can try it, and if not, you'll still get a great workout. All right, so once you have that, I want you to put your right leg on the block. We'll do both sides, so just make sure you remember which side you started on. And then once you have that, lift up onto the right leg. And then lengthen out the head and tail. So once you feel like you're lifting, hug the ribs in. Soften the standing knee and guide it in the direction of the toes. Now the left leg, turn the toes from the hip joint out so that your knees and toes go in the same direction. Bend the knee a little bit, flex the foot a little bit, and then lift the whole leg forward. So basically your leg is in front of your body, knees and toes going in the same direction. And then as if you had a puppet string, I want you to just lift the leg up and up and up. Yes. So before we really get going, I want you to soften the standing knee and try to guide your hip and knee in line with the toes first. So all your weight is on that leg, so it matters. And then lengthen the head and tail again. Hug in the belly. So we're just standing on the right leg, spreading the weight, softening the knee, and then this whole leg like a puppet string we're lifting. Yes. So now in your mind, can you think about the hip flexor and try to relax it? It's not going to happen completely, but that will help you bring the muscle more or the work more into your thigh as it lifts. Yes. For 3, 2, and then up and hold, down an inch. Up and hold, down an inch. Yes, keep thinking about relaxing the hip flexor, lengthening head to tail, and softening the standing knee. Last 2, last 1. So come on up. We're just going to straighten and point, and then bend the knee, flex the foot. Straighten and point. So you're doing this little U-shape, bend and flex. Yes. Straighten and point. Last 3. And lift. Last 2. So try to lengthen out again in the heart. And last 1. And then up. And all you're going to think about is with the knee, a little circle. A little circle. Yes. Relax the hip flexor for 3, 2, 1. And then reverse. 3, 2, 1. Up. So now your leg, same deal, but I want you to take it back. So we're just going to swing it behind. So it looks the same. Your knee is a little bit bent, foot is flexed, and now you're going to feel it in the back side, so in your corner seat. And here again, spine matters. So can you lift out of the low back, feeling your core lift you up? Shoulders back. Yes, looks good. So think about that puppet string, whole leg lifts up. And as you lift, I want you to think like the string is on the outside of your knee. So you're lifting it gently to the side and up. Nice deep breath. So how's your standing leg? Can you lengthen the toes? Can you line up the knee with the toes? Push down evenly on all sides of your heel. Yes. And again, get space in the low back if you feel like it's crunching. For 3, 2, and then up and hold. Down an inch. Up and hold. Nice deep breath, opening the heart, relax it down. Yes, breathe in. And exhale. Up and hold. Last 2 here, so lift, squeeze the butt. Let it go. Last 1. And then we're going to bring it up in that little circle. So think about the knee drawing the circle. Yes, you're almost there. Breathe into it. Take breaks when you need. The standing leg is the one that works a lot. Last 1. Then reverse your circle. See if you can lengthen the spine again. If anything feels like it collapsed, to try to help you a little bit. But then you get more tension in the back. For 3, 2, and then up. 10 quick pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Step off the block. Shake it out. All right, so a little pause in between because that's a lot for your legs. So I want you to just take your right leg that you were standing on, flex it, draw it over your thigh, and then sit back and just wiggle forward and back with the hips, up and down with the knee in a way that you feel like you're stretching that muscle. And if standing this just doesn't feel good for your body, you can always sit and do the exact same stretch. So just find what feels good for your body. Last 2 breaths here. We'll get more after the second side. And then bring your right leg down. Bend your knees a lot, hang like a rag doll, and we'll come up slowly. So just allow the low back to slowly, slowly lift. And then shoulders sweep back and shake it out. Okay, so great job. Not easy. So we're going to shift. If you do have a block or you want to block, place it now underneath the left foot. Take a nice deep breath. And then when you're ready, step onto that block. Soften your knee. Try to open up your toes and also press into the back of the left heel. Now the right leg, just swing it in front so that it lifts. Bend the knee very slightly. Flex the foot just a little bit. Shoulders back, tail back, and a little lift up and up. Yes. So before you really get into it, think about your posture. All your weight's on the left leg now, so it really matters. So shift your knee until it's in line with your toes. And just see that you're opening. Soft knees. And then your mind, bring it into your thigh and ask it to squeeze and squeeze. So we're working the thigh, inner thigh, all over. Pause your back. Can you let the tailbone come behind a bit? If you feel like there's any little tension there. Lengthen the crown, open the heart. For 3, and 2, 1, up and hold. Down an inch, up and hold. Yes. So just think about that little squeeze and then let it go. Little squeeze. And how's your hip flexor? Can you relax it? See if you can bring all the strength into your leg instead. For 2, last 1, up, stay. We're going to point and reach the toes, bend the knee, flex the foot. Point and reach, draw a little U with the heel, yes. And how's your back? Can you lengthen it out, lift through the crown, try to get as much space as you can. Yes, for 3. Feel the squeeze, breathe through it, take breaks when you need. Last 1. Bring it back, little circle. Just find a circle with the knee. Yes, nice deep breath. For 4, 3, lengthen again, lift up and reverse. So see if your low back can get a little more space. Press into the lower foot. Last 2, last 1, stay. Sweep the leg back and then just pause. How's your grounded foot? Can you lengthen out the toes? Soften the knee. Now the outside of your back leg, knee bent, and then we'll just lift, just like the puppet string, we're lifting up from the outside of your knee. So the goal here is just to have your knee behind your hip line. If you do a line from your hips, standing pretzel. So lengthen up through the back of the neck, drop the tail, and just breathe through what you feel. How's it going? What could you soften or care for? For 3, 2, and then we're going to come up and hold. Down an inch and hold. So how can you breathe? It's going to help your body. Remember, the calmer and more cared for and safe you feel, the easier it'll be for your body to create health. For 3, and 2, and then all the way up in this little tiny circle, little circle. So can you relax something? Can you breathe deeply and lengthen the back and reverse your circle? You're almost there. 5, 4, yes, 2, 1, lift. 10 quick pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Release the block if you're using it. Roll the ankles. That is not easy. You should be proud of your body. All right, so we're going to switch the stretch. Left foot, flex the foot, send it across the right thigh, and then shift back and wiggle around. And just breathe. Scan down your body. Notice what feels really worked. And see how grateful you can feel. Because that is the sign of your body changing. It's a sign of how your body cared for you in the last few moments. So just breathe and thank the body for all that it does for you. A couple more breaths, just rocking around. And then place the feet down, bend the knees a lot. We're going to roll up and then sit down. So a nice deep roll, inch by inch, stack your vertebrae to stretch each one out. And then shake it out. And we'll come down to the mat and stretch a little bit more. It's a lot for your legs. We want to stretch them out. All right, so next we're going to stack them. So you can place your left leg down first, and then the right leg in front, or stacked directly on top. You want to flex your feet so that the knees are more open. And then take your hands, shift your sit bones back. And inhale, lift the heart first. So hands back, heart lifts. And then breathe in. And as you exhale, just take your spine, lean forward until you feel the stretch that you want in your glutes, and your hands can support you. And just breathe. So I want you to allow your body weight to sink down because of all the work that your glutes, hips, low back just did. So the more you can sink, the more those muscles can repair and get a benefit out of this moment and your stretch. Feel your belly breathe and allow it to really hug the thighs and the legs, and take a moment of just care. It's amazing how our own body hug can create the same hormones and endorphins and feel good that a hug from another creates. Next, I want you to gently lift and walk your hands to your right, and then just guide your arms long away from the left hip. Sink your left hip down, tuck your chin, and relax around the jaw, the face, and the chest. And again, each out breath, how heavy can you become, and how much can you feel the warmth and the care against your own body. One more breath. And then slowly start to walk your body up. And your right leg is on top, or if not, just make sure you switch. We're going to take the right leg open so the foot goes out to your right. And then we're going to stretch your thigh because of how much it works. So I just want you to hug the heel in. Now, if this is not a big enough stretch, you turn towards your left side to create a pigeon. Flex the left foot, wiggle the knee around, and then just very gently stretch your thigh. And your left hand can either be lifted or you can come down, whatever feels like the best stretch in this moment for your body. And maybe a little gentle wiggle is going to help. So find what feels the best. Can you relax around the jaw and the face? And take about 2 more deep breaths that help your body unwind after the work. And then gently let the foot that you're holding on to fall down and start to walk yourself back up to a seat. And we'll switch. So the right leg is on the mat if you were with me, and then the left leg is going to be in front or stacked. And gently flex the feet. Then use your hands to guide the sit bones back. Take the hands behind first to open your heart, lengthen your sit bones down. Nice deep breath in. As you exhale, lean your chest forward. And when you found your stretch, arms come in front to support your body weight. And then just breathe. So allow all of your effort to release. And the more relaxed you can allow your body to be, the more it can get out of the stretch. Scan your body for the next few moments and just see what you could let go of. One more deep breath here. And then gently inhale enough just to lift and walk the hands to the left and ground the right hip. So you're just creating a long line on the right side waist. And breathe. Notice the left glutes as well, and just breathe, allowing them to stretch open. Take about one more deep breath. Let it go. And as you inhale, use your hands to help you sit up, walking nice and tall. Top leg, it's probably the left one. You'll take it out so the left foot can go over to the left. So now you're in 2 bent knees. And here you just want to hold on to the left foot. Now, if it doesn't feel like much of a stretch, turn your heart to the right and just start to wiggle to pigeon, where you flex your right foot. You turn your left hip towards the mat. Shoulders come back. And then breathe. Do you like your hand helping you be high, or do you want to come down in more of a reclined, extended pigeon? And with each breath, send it around your thigh and see if you can relax every muscle, even around the jaw and face. And notice what feels challenging this morning. And if there is anything, how patient can you be with your body? Again, trusting the process of just being human and the time that it takes for your body to heal and strengthen. So one more deep breath of care. And then when you're ready, you can release the foot behind and slowly walk it up. Shift your weight onto the right. You can swing your feet out in front. And we'll do a few things for our abs, our glutes, and stretch. So if you want, you can have a weight nearby, but you don't need it. And we're going to sit so that our hip bones are in line with our knees and they're in line with our toes. The knees bend up. Shoulders come back. Use your hands to find your sit bones. So you might just want to walk your seat back a bit. All right, so arms are going to come out. Nice deep breath in. And then as you exhale, just tuck your tail and come down until you're in a C shape. So that's where you can bring the belly in, and it doesn't feel like you're going to accidentally pop up or back. You just feel like you're able to hold tight here. So now shoulders come back, and I want you to think about the spine and the belly. And if they are able to not change at all, you can lift your arms overhead and take a nice deep breath. And then exhale, hands come back. So we're going to do 2 more like that. Inhale up, just making sure the torso doesn't change. Yes, and exhale down. Last one, so it's all about control here. Inhale up, and then exhale, hands come down, and inhale, sit nice and tall. All right, so now this is where the weight comes in if you want to give it a try. So find your sit bones again first. Line up the hips with the feet. Nice deep breath in, arms come out. And then as you exhale, just round your tail and come to that C shape where you feel like you can hold tight. Shoulders come back, belly is hollow, and it doesn't feel like your back is going to pop any certain way. You feel really supported. So if you can stay in the feeling of being supported, inhale, arms reach up with the weight. Take a breath. And then as you exhale, come back down. So here we go. Inhale, reach up, pause, and exhale, bring it down. Inhale, reach. Yeah, so just make sure your back isn't moving. If it is, I want you to sit up a little taller. Last 3. Nice deep breath up, pause, hold, and then exhale, bring it down. So the control and the pause is where it's at. So you want to lift, you want to pause, feel the upper abs working, and then bring it back down. Last one, you got it. And then bring it here, and inhale, sit up nice and tall. So we're not quite done with our abs yet. So we're going to hold on to the weight if you want. Find a place where you're seated nice and strong again. Knees bent, shoulders back. Inhale, exhale, find your C shape, arms stretch out. So shoulders, just bring them back a bit so they feel like they're away from the neck. Now turn to one side. Re-grip where your knees are. Make sure they're in line with the toes. And then little pulse. Think about your heart doing the pulse. You lift towards the weight. Pulse. Yes, nice deep breath. How's your hip flexors? Can you relax them? Allow the obliques to do the work. For 3, 2, 1. Come back to center. Take a nice deep breath. Opposite side. Recenter your knees. And then little pulse. And pulse. Yes. Nice deep breath. Shoulders. Bring them back. How are your hip flexors? See if you can relax them. Bring the weight into the abs. For 3, 2, 1. Come back to center. And then we're going to come over to the side. So back to the start position. If you want, hold it with that hand. And then we'll inhale, open the light arm. And exhale, tap the weight. Inhale, open, relax the hip flexors. Exhale, tap. For 3, inhale. Yes, you're almost there. Tap. And 2. And tap. And last one. And tap. So great job. Come back to center. Take a break. Nice deep breath. Inhale. Exhale, turn to the other side. Put the weight in that hand. Center out your knees. And here we go. So inhale, we open wide. Yes. Exhale, tap. Inhale. Try to relax the hip flexors. Exhale, tap. Yes, you look awesome. So 3 more. Inhale up. Relaxing the hip flexors. Exhaling down. 2 more. Breathe in. Open the heart. Exhale. So this is your last one. You got it. Inhale up. And exhale. So great job. You can release the weight and then just roll it down. And stretch your legs out. Reach your arms overhead. And get as much of a hip stretch as you can. Pointing and energizing the toes away from the ribs. Nice deep breathing. Keep your arms there. And just bring your feet together so the knees are open. And take a few more breaths where you're energetically reaching the arms away from your hips. And then one more deep breath like that. And then let it go, hands by your side. So bend your knees again, feet on the floor. And we're going to release out a lot of the hip flexor work there as we also strengthen the glutes. So turn your thumbs out, palms up next to you, and just roll your shoulders under. So that'll help you flatten your back. Think about the feet and reposition them so they're in line with the hip bones. And then as you inhale, just fill the lungs and exhale, push the heels down to slowly roll up. So I want you to feel like you're lifting from the base of your spine all the way up to a bridge. If it feels good, you're welcome to clasp your hands underneath and try to tuck your shoulders a little past neutral. Think about your knees and shine them in the direction of the toes. Starting with a little bit of a pulse, we'll just inhale, lift the hips. So pulse and pulse. So you push the feet down and lengthen out through the knees. Nice deep breath for 4, 3, 2, up and stay. Take your body weight over to your right foot. And can you lengthen out all 5 toes to open the knee? If you want, left foot comes into a tippy toe. And then lift the left foot up into the air. Now try to even out your hips. Can you lift the left hip? Inhale. And exhale, bring the left foot, flex it, and bring the knee down, knee to knee. Inhale, back up. Exhale, flex the foot, knee down, knee to knee. Last 2, breathe up. Exhale, knee down, knee to knee. Last one, pressing into the right heel, breathe up. Exhale, flex it down, and then find your bridge again. Take a nice deep breath. You can take a break if you want. Try to lengthen out the low back. One more cleansing breath. Comfort what needs comforted. Shift your weight to your left foot. And then can you spread out all 5 toes on the left side? Feel like your knee is supported. And now right foot if you want. Tippy toe first. And then inhale, leg lifts up into the air. We'll just pause. Nice deep breath in, even the hips. Exhale, right foot flexes, bring it down. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, flex the foot so you're almost there. Breathe it up. And exhale down. The last 2. Inhale. Exhale. It's your last one. You made it. Breathe it up. Exhale. Flex it down. Foot to the mat. Release the hands and roll down. Hug the knees in and rock it out. You did a great job. That is not an easy workout. So you can make yourself into a tight little ball and just rock around. And now bend your right knee in, flex your left foot, send it to the mat, and roll your ankle on the right side both directions. Nice deep exhale. Take your right leg, lift it up into the air, hold behind, and another big ankle circle. Allow your foot to be cared for. And then just gently soften the hands and relax the body. So take your breath and deepen it here. Allow the oxygen to come and fill the body. And then as you exhale more deeply, allow your body to just release and get a new fresh inhale the next time. And what else could you soften? Maybe it's the cheeks, the jaw, the collarbones. Left hand, place it on your left thigh. And then right leg, just let it go out to the right. So you want to keep your hips where they are. And you can bend your right elbow, let it rest on the ground. You can hold on to your right foot, your toes. Just stretching the inner thigh for a moment. And breathe. And then ask that same question, what could you soften in this pose? Is there something that got tight that you can let go of? And then gently, when you're ready, you can lift the right leg up and just let it go over to your left. And if you want, you can lift the hips and then let yourself come into a deep twist. So your eyes can turn away from your feet. And just allow your body to get what it can and what it needs in this moment. See if you can relax something. One last breath here. And then gently bend the knees, come back to center, and lift your head and tail to a little ball again. So hug the knees and see if you can lift the back up. So that's going to help you center out. And then lay the head down. Extend the right leg and hug in the left knee. Very gently. And roll your ankle both directions. And be kind to your body. What could you soften? What can you let go of? When you're ready, left leg comes up into the air. Hold behind and roll your ankle. And then relax around the jaw, the face, and just breathe. Could you soften out your knees? And take a few more breaths to really ask your body what would feel the best. One more cleansing breath. Help your body get the most out of this moment. Right hand, place it on top of your right thigh. And then gently let the left leg come out. So your elbow can be bent. You can catch your leg anywhere. You can hold on to your toes and your thigh. Just do whatever your body would like. Take a couple more breaths, seeing if you can open the right side as the left side opens. And then gently, you can take that leg, lift it up, cross it. If you want to keep the hips down for a moment, just to get an IT band stretched. And then when you had enough of that, you can lift to a twist. So the hips lift, leg twist across, and your eyes can go away from the feet. And very deep breaths here are going to help your belly massage your waist, relax your jaw. And one more deep breath. And then when you're ready, just bend your knees, roll to one side, and take a moment to breathe there. So wherever you are, I want you to just feel your body and what feels worked. And take a breath of just being held, your body caring for you, the ground holding you up, the air around you giving you life. One more deep breath. And then you can gently push with the top hand to come and lean forward. So you're on the balls of the feet. That's going to help stretch your calves, heels lift off the mat. And you can just let your chest hug your thighs. And again, get that same feeling of a personal hug. There's warmth. And take a few deep breaths just to let the low back also get a little bit of a stretch here. How much can you just let go? And then when you're ready, hips lift first, heels down. Slowly roll it up, bend the knees, slowly lift. Shoulders back, head up, and separate the legs. And we'll do 3 deep breaths. So knees bend, inhale, reach it up. Exhale, let your body come down. 2 more, inhale the whole way up. Exhale the whole way down. And last one, just feeling alive and warm. And great job. You did awesome. That was not easy. So thanks so much. I hope you feel great.